Eighth, no.
Yes.
I have made the groups relatively accurate like last time. I did that for you.
Thanks.
The lengths he goes for you.
Thanks for inviting us to raid Omni.
That's true love.
Yeah, thanks, guys. It's a pleasure being here.
I'm soulstoning Snow. No! Did we do it at the same time?
I was first. Look at chat.
But did we actually do it at like the same time?
Yeah.
That's
my
crazy.
time's up. Says
Ba,
8756
ba,
and 8757. So.
ba,
what's
ba,
any
ba,
best?
ba,
I'm sorry, but
ba.
it actually says 090756 and 09060757.
That's weird. Is your computer set
So-
to the wrong time zone?
We round down here like calories.
Well, if we're rounding down, then it should be 06 0756 because of Pow and Whisper.
Shall we do some cauldrons, and then Sedela, I will go down with you to talk about what you're doing now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shit, it's
We're
all
just gonna make this
sold
quick.
out. Anything not soulbound that I have that's just sitting around?
I'm dropping Potion Cauldron.
Ah, incredible. Yes.
Grab potions.
Cool.
We're back to Topple taking the Scarab dude, if you're still doing the tricks thing. I don't know.
Fake button. Button is not real.
Doesn't Sub take the hour-long tricks or whatever, though?
They can, I guess.
I do, yeah.
Why did I just get that achievement? I don't
Crafted
understand.
Because picking up potions from the cauldron counts as crafting them.
Good game.
Why?
Because you're crafting them from the cauldron.
Generating them.
It's like printing money.
Like printing money.
Why would you? I'm just reading the rogue hero trees for the first time in a long time.
I don't recommend that.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
My condolences.
Is Trickster still faint rotationally? Or is
No.
that dead?
They killed that. Now it just auto procs on generator with a 20-second cooldown. And then they were like, wait a minute.
Okay, hi.
That means we still need to auto proc it somehow. So there's like things that can proc it automatically sometimes randomly. And ignore the cooldown. And not ignore the cooldown. Makes a lot of sense, just don't think about it.
Yeah, flasks went out. Ew. Okay, a deal.
Secret technique, I see.
Does anyone have any questions about what I posted for where we are spreading roughly for the poison in P1 and your buddies and stack point going into the polls for P2 and P3, and whenever we are breaking our webs instantly, who is going left and right? Does anyone have any questions about what they're seeing whenever they're looking at that graphic?
Has anything changed going up to P1 intermission?
No, not for you.
Your spread spot
Wait.
might have. I don't know.
Our
No,
web
no,
our
that's-
web
that's
is
right,
different.
How what? Huh?
We're not in the middle anymore, right?
Okay, so
Okay.
I fucking had that question. So I actually went by our rough spreads after we had our webs, right? So I was noticing you would get your web, and then I noticed you lingered to the front right, and K-Dog was like in between you all, sitting in melee range, and that was our spread for. The
Yeah.
poison.
So for the webs, me and Snow grabbed the middle web,
Right.
but K-Dog rotates through earlier than we do because he's on the on the closer side to blue rotationally, right?
Okay.
So
So is
to
he
mo-
actually supposed to be there normally to your right, and you're supposed to be in the middle?
Yeah, I just lag behind because we rotate as a group, and he needs to rotate first because he's further to the blue group.
Okay.
So he's like getting out of the way early.
Then that's fine. K-Dog, if you're staying on the right, closer to the blue group, do that, and then Whisper, stay in the middle. That's my bad. I took like 4 polls and took timestamps at exactly a certain time to see that, and I saw that was kind of consistent. I did not know he was the one who was just like running first. That's my bad.
Yeah, no, he just pre-moves, and I lag behind a little.
All right, then yeah, no, pretty much nothing changes. No, you're pretty much in the same spot.
Were you talking about that first move after the drops?
Yeah.
About the
So
spreads for acid rain. Yeah.
And then
don't change anything, or do you change?
No. Don't change anything. You're still on the outside. It's just the raid plan that Omni linked has the shamans in the middle instead of the shamans on the outside. Because Omni took the timestamp after you moved, but before I moved.
You guys can easily change that if you want, though.
So
just to make
if
it
you're looking
consistent
at
for Snow as a healer, honestly.
If you're looking at the raid plan, it's just swap the shamans and the rogue evoker, and that's just the same thing we did.
Mind you, like, it doesn't have to be exact. Ideally, yeah, it's cool if we follow this, but if you're off by like 5 yards or something, it's whatever. What's more important is that you're stacking with your buddy and that you're staying in that area, and not just being a terrorist. We're going all over the place, right? Because I'm sure by the time we see that first, it's gonna be panic.
Okay, sounds good.
Everything leading up to that, the 6 of us ranged are still doing our own thing out here.
Yeah, I didn't even try to fuck with that because I want you guys to just have fun with it. And then Foss, Mac, and Mike, you guys are just staying in range. You're not doing webs anymore, Foss. I think you were here for that, but
Ayla? I was gonna ask why your fell dog was in Pal's nether regions.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Huh?
Oh?
Sedela's dog was sitting in such a spot that it was sniffing Pal's ass.
Oh.
That's just a dog thing, you know?
Yeah.
you might want your imp for this.
For the spell in P2?
Yeah.
The hell is this remix?
Where we're going?
Grinder tricks me.
Also, probably because it's ranged and the bosses are jumping all around the room.
Here's Cleave. Get in position for web bomb in 4, 3, 2. I'm in the wrong spot. It's my fault. I'm a terrorist. I'm a terrorist.
Hey, what the?
It's an absolute wipe. I was looking at Sedalin, thinking that I was showing her position. It's my fucking fault. I'm supposed to be on the right. We swapped, so you guys don't have to deal with that.
I welcome
I'm
death.
Sorry, Sedala. I'm sorry, everybody, but I'm sorry for that. See, no, I was just showing you where to stand, right?
So I am going, I was in the right spot, right?
Yeah. I was in the wrong spot.
Good luck with the boss. Thank you, Loris. Much
You can
appreciated.
take the caster dude the whole time, Topple. 'cause
Yo, if I
can just
played
AMS on
DF
cooldown
Season
to
3
drop stacks.
SS to high level, how much difference is there now? How long would it take me to pick up?
There's nothing else going on that you need to do that for anyway, so.
I think it's honestly after the 1105 changes, I think it's pretty much the same thing. Like realistically, it's the same thing but easier. So if you're used to it from Season 3, I'd say it'll probably take you about 5 minutes. Like, Echoing Reprimand isn't the button you need to hit anymore. That's just passive. You macro T to Shiv, so you don't need to think about that. And pooling is basically dead, so there's no reason to really pool anymore. So all in all, you're probably looking at the same, but without 3 buttons and not pooling. So I think takes you probably no time at all.
All right, here's frontal.
All the intricacies that once existed in Season 3 are no longer a thing.
3, 2, 1. Dude, why is he not moving? And then we got Venomous Rain. Look out! I'll move back. Or no. Rotating. Gotta get those 2. There's one more blue orb over there. We're breaking. Get ready to be in position for rain. Moving.
Oh. My bad.
Betraya.
Moving over. Moving over. Hold on, wait, Topple, wait. Don't take this right away. Oh, no, you got it. Never mind. We're going to spread out for rain. And then we have web bombs after this. Get ready for web bomb positions, okay? Web bombs in 2, 1. You're supposed to be on the right, Sedela.
I thought I was supposed to be on the left the whole time.
Oh my god, you're...
Uh-oh.
You told me I was on the left every single time.
I'm gaslighting you, girl.
Damn, Omni, why'd you wipe us again?
Yeah, Auto T is depression on first glance. But then you realize that Auto T is completely fine because it doesn't matter and it's not impactful, and if it auto procs,
completely fine.
you're
That's
still
actually not-
completely chilling.
We had bigger issues than that. Like, we were going to wipe it.
The moment you let go of thinking that Auto T is going to be the death of your DPS, and you just accept the fact that it's totally fine if it auto procs.
No, you were doing it
it's
fine.
just
If anything,
whatever.
you could probably have backed up to where I was roughly, and it would have been fine for you. Just whatever you do, the person next to you is going to be Snow. Do not overlap with him, and he has a mark, right? All of the red ranged have marks, so just don't overlap with him. If I do it one more time, dude, I'm gonna throw my headphones into this fucking wall. I'm waiting on Mike.
I'm ready.
You said 1 minute?
Yeah, go.
I couldn't hear you. I'm sorry.
Hi Muse, how's it going, man? Long time no see, actually.
AIDS, dude.
Yeah, it vanishes last 6 of Kingsbane, but it also doesn't matter because if you've read Kingsbane, you might notice that there is now a clear maximum stack count. So when you played in Season 3, the maximum stack count on Kingsbane was 100.
2, 1.
Technically 99, but it's basically 100. And now they added that in on the tooltip itself.
Rotating.
The problem with that is now it's very, 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 very quick. It stacks up very fast.
That's why.
No.
So if you vanish on 6, or if you vanish on like 8,
Foss, you gotta give us a little bit more room. That's
or if you vanish on like 9 remaining, it doesn't really matter because Kingsbane hits its cap very quickly. Like during Lust and Deathmark, your Kingsbane can cap out at 50 within 3.5 seconds? 4 seconds? Because Twist the Knife exists. So like they reworked Twist the Knife, which means more poisons, and then the cap on Kingsbane is much lower. So like, does it matter if Kingsbane is at 45 stacks when you vanish? Probably not. And it's capping anyways, and then it's at 50 for the last like 4 or 5 ticks. So 6, technically, yes, recommendation is 6. But if you vanish earlier, it doesn't matter, I'm gonna be honest. You're not gaining any bonus.
3, 2, 1.
The 6-second thing is honestly more to like make sure that you're not clipping Improved Garrote early, right? Because Improved Garrote is still a thing.
We have overlaps.
So like you're getting your timing for Improved Garrote is still better that way.
Get up top if you can.
But you know, like for the actual vanish thing, does it make a difference? I don't think so.
In fact, could not so call that.
What happened? Where do we have?
And here I vanish early anyways, so it's like whatever.
Got cleaved, literally. It wasn't even just one web.
Just die. We die.
Betraya.
Like
there's no one to. There's no one to betray ya. Yeah, so like you can still pool. It's technically a gain. It's just really minimal.
Yeah.
It's a like even in season 3 of Dragonflight, pooling was like kind of unimportant. It was like 1% to 1.5% at best.
Your DK and finding,
which is like,
dude, I swear,
not like nothing. It's definitely a gain.
Is my
but it's not like you know the biggest thing ever.
Okay.
And right now pooling is like
otherwise I don't know that by heart.
Half that.
And I don't have a pop up on the nose.
It's like half a percent.
I didn't sign movements yet. I was gonna get it done
so
next time we're here.
Because I think
it's half a percent, and it also doesn't have the same rules.
That would help.
Like you don't pool back up to like 80%, right?
Relocation thing.
Yeah.
It's basically just like maxing out in Venom uptime, and that is the end of the logic, which is a little different. But yeah.
Positions in 3, 2, 1.
It is both less important and also easier to execute. A weird one for sure, but you know, what are you gonna do?
I got ran into.
Betrayal.
I know killing the ads is very important. If they're not getting gathered up, we kind of just have to obey where the webs are. We didn't really have any other place we can go to.
Oh, that's yeah. We're moving. Moving. Would be my grabby hands.
Wait.
Waiting for webs.
And then we would go rotate.
Go, bro.
That's real clear right now too. That's great. Blue's in a great position.
Do you have a roar or something on that rotation too?
Let's do Aisha's roar, yeah.
She has 1 minute roar, so it lines up perfect.
Oh, can you roar both? Can you roar first and third?
For the reins,
First and third, huh?
you can, but she does roar in the pool.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
So, but we could do
You want me to roar when we're switching spots?
Yeah, when we're doing the rotation there.
on the second rein, I think. Yeah, second rein.
They're just like right after the web.
Third reign. It's the.
It's
right after we get to the new boss. So it's when we move to the new spot. The rain, then the webs, then you roar for both groups to rotate.
Yeah.
We have to do the rotation, soak all of the orbs, and then do the webs.
Like no.
She might be able to hit red with it, but I don't know.
Should be able to. They're not like the groups aren't that far apart.
What's the radius on roar?
Like 15 yards, something like that.
I don't think it'll hit Sedela. It's fine though.
They're not smooth.
Mine smooth. It's okay. It's still went on. It's great.
Yeah, you can
What if
do it in
instead
combat,
of
it just doesn't matter.
what if instead of Mind Soothe it was Mind Smooth?
1.
The icon was like a little smooth brain.
What if it was Mind Freak?
Also true.
Do not mind freak.
Do not mind my freak. True.
Spread out.
Yep.
And we're rotating.
Facts.
Get ready to move over to the boss.
Moving. Boss.
Where are we going that way?
Spreading out for rain. Get ready to spread out for rain.
Spreading out for rain. Hey, rude. Stop that.
Webs in 2. 1.
My bad.
Rotating. Doing orbs. You're right in front of us, Pebbles.
My bad.
Once we move, so what had you come over? What had you over there?
Oh, I just forgot to rotate.
Easy fix.
Hey, easy fix. Did you say you were dead, pal?
I got impaled in the middle of the ad stack because I stepped forward to grip at the wrong time. I stepped over to grip an ad and got impaled.
Gotcha.
Tank privilege.
Can't you just IBF it?
Thanks for the follow, much appreciated.
So you telling me Hobart uses IBF on pull?
Yes.
Yeah.
What's the cooldown on it? 1.5 or 2, 3?
Minutes.
So stupid.
You don't need cooldowns as a Frost DK.
Yeah.
Literally just
I
exist.
know, dude.
It's a nice little extra bit of damage, you know?
How is it extra damage?
Well, because now we have 2 spikes, because
My
Pow's
funnel.
here too.
So you're cleaving it.
Yeah,
Doing it so that I don't have to leap by death and decay.
that too.
Filthy patters, dude.
You're a warlock, man.
3, 2, 1. Rotating.
So one more red orb that needs soaked. In the
Yeah, it's
middle.
in.
Oh no.
Good
That's
Where
right,
did
as we're
Pookie
crossing.
go?
Had to cross the train tracks, got hit by the train.
Understandable.
You know what you have to wear to avoid getting hit by a train like that?
Was it wearing
track-
the PPE?
A tracksuit.
Wouldn't that be? You need an anti-track suit because trains they like to stay on the tracks.
Tracks.
I see. So, Sedela, that was your orb you put out. So that's no man's land. You kind of just need to take the L and run backwards instead of forward and off to the side.
Got it.
That's the area where range don't know if they should be coming up to soak it, and blue isn't sure if they have to go that far out to soak it.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you guys something after this pull. Might not be funny to you guys, but it's funny as fuck to me every time.
Three, two.
Move, bitch! What the fuck?
There's one orb there. It's about to go off for blue. It's okay. We keep going. Greatest spread for rain.
Oh, I ripped taunt tunnel.
Rotating.
There's a blue orb kind of close under boss.
I got it. I already got it. Rotating.
Moving.
This way, buddy.
Spreading out for
Ooh.
rain in 3, 2, now. Get in position for webs in 2, 1.
Move.
Rotate.
Everybody, you gotta move.
Use personals. Live a little. Ah, it's wipe. Snow almost lived.
That was my bad. The healing.
There is a
Real close.
person in my
Real
raid.
close to a very clear
Every
case.
time we do like a wipe that's like really depressing, I get a Discord notification, and it's just this image. It's just this. And it fucking cracks me up every fucking time.
I think during that last part, if you have personals, you should definitely be sending them there. Not just like you in particular. I mean, like everybody. You.
That's true.
I think I have these wrong. Did have those wrong. There we go. Waiting on high.
Monkey in shackles. Oh, I fucking hate this boss, bro. Boss sucks so bad.
Three, two, one.
That's fine.
Red orb went off somewhere.
Oh, it was under the ads and I didn't see it.
Get
Should have
checked
that.
In position for webs. Oh, she's permadead, isn't she?
Yeah.
Rotating. We just gotta deal with it. Oh, he's permadead too.
Huh? Is that a...
It's probably because it went off and the debuff never reset.
Oh, yep. Oh no, no, I just took a double and I didn't realize it was a double.
Rain and then get ready. Just still practice. Get ready for. Oh, this is toxic. I know.
Moving.
Yeah, move. There's like no blue orbs. What the fuck? You're all dead.
I just soaked a double that I didn't realize was a double.
The best pull we've had. We have not seen phase 2. We have seen first intermission.
Handle. Thank you. Now I'm ready.
Oh, sorry. Can I get a sec?
Yeah, sure. Let me know tree. Let me know K-Dog.
Oh, it is far worse than Brood Twister. Brood Twister was like small incremental progress. This is like... This has the same problems with Brood Twister. Oh my god, the camera's weird. This has the same problems as Brood Twister, where it's like one person fucks up and your entire raid dies because, you know, like you miss an egg and your raid wipes. It's the same thing here where it's like, oh, you miss a web and your raid dies. It's like that personal, like one person fucks up and everyone gets punished. That's still there. But Brood Twister, you just kind of dodge and then break the eggs and you're chilling. Here it's like an actual dance of like, you need to be in this position here, you need to be in this position there, you can't stack, you need to spread.
Yo, when are we playing Among Us?
True.
It is
I'll do it
a nightmare.
Oh, absolutely.
And until everyone learns their like role in the dance, it is terrible.
I would, but I have work in the morning.
Same. I can do it tonight, but I would absolutely play.
All right, I'll fix it later.
It's like, I think it's like Brood Twister if Brood Twister was choreographed.
Say, Tree?
I said I would absolutely play, but not tonight.
So we're talking like a Wednesday night.
Like, imagine instead of ads on Brood Twister, you had
we talked about this.
like mechanical overlaps. That's what this fight
exactly
is.
Why.
This fight is Brood Twister, but instead of ads, you have mechanical overlaps. And everything one-shots.
No.
Like, if I die at any point in this fight, we wipe. Because I'm one of the web people. Like, I have the web right now, so if I die at any points, we're cooked. Just full cooked.
Need one more soaked up front.
It's been got.
It's an interesting life to live, you know, but whatever.
Rotating. Get ready to move.
Alright, let me eat any of these orbs, bro.
Moving.
We usually don't have to fight so fucking hard to get some balls eaten, bro. God damn.
Positions for webs in 2, 1. Rotating.
In game.
One.
And it did the spell.
Holy dude, this shit hits so hard.
Sedela died last second. No.
No, we'd never pick Crimson Tempest for this. I mean, you could probably play Crimson Tempest, but...
Was it a spell miss?
Probably not. How goes the Agony? I mean, it's still Agony. Same fight over and over.
Also, Ig, I'm sorry, that cleave sometimes just kind of fucks us. I'm just trying my best to autocorrect it, so I'm happy you're not mad.
Still the same minute and a half over and over and over.
Why would I be mad about it?
So we're consistently getting right in front of the boss. Weren't there last raid. Do we know what those are from?
Orbs, you mean?
Yes. Like on the first rotation, we
Could be
consistently get
one.
3 orbs
No, I'm-
directly in front of the boss. Like between the boss and red. There are 3 red orbs that keep popping up there.
ET's doing greater than 7% DPS. Well, you have to realize that part of that 7% DPS that it's doing is also less envenoms, right? The combo points need to come in from somewhere.
I mean, I'm in front of her, so.
Dropping my web here and then running back here.
Whoever's to my right is like closer to me than they were, but it's not by much. It shouldn't be that different.
Yeah,
But if you look at logs, no one's running Crimson Tempest.
And Sedela, the one that you were talking about that was
I
left.
think I copied my core talent build from Wowhead at some point. So you have to be careful with that.
Yeah, that's I got that one.
Because
I got to that one.
there is
the one that
a
was further up
court
was my
build,
third, and so I couldn't get the other ones that were in front.
and there is a council build.
But I usually am the one who goes up and gets those ones. It's just
The build
very,
that says
very
council is just a generic
next to red
council
team.
build that we added because of search engine stuff for Blackrock Depths.
My ramp or anything like that.
For the anniversary rent with Blackrock Depths.
If you bounce the range, come on the range. It's like,
We had to add that keyword because that's what people would be looking for.
Could.
I've seen a lot of people take that and like interpret it as like this is a council. But it's not actually the build for this, it's just a generic council that needs to use that name in order for Google to be happy and not lose its shit.
Rain.
I don't have a web.
I have K-Dog.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. K-Dog, you have to go far. Whenever the charge is coming, you go far. Okay. You come with us now. Just come with us now. Look at that dude. Gamer. Rain now. Rotating. Moving after this.
Moving.
Two, one. Rotating.
Rotate.
Use personals. Live this. Keep going.
Oh, I was too slow on the Kingsbane.
Get ready to go to your positions now. Oh, one went off. We're okay. Red, get to your positions.
You will need me up shortly. About to have intermission, so it's fine. But we should start getting intermission spots. Start going to intermission spots.
We're going. Pow, can you call us?
Yes. Start right of your marker. Start right of your marker. Oh, okay. Now we go left. And we're rotating left until we hit the new orbs into the safe area. Then we're rotating right. We want to, before that first one goes out, before they spawn, we want to start slightly right of the marker, and then as soon as they spawn, we're going all the way left until we reach the other orbs, and then we start going back.
Whatever,
right,
I don't fucking know what they're doing.
Back right, stopping every time we soak.
It's pretty much a wipe
right.
at this point.
Yep. But the goal is we are always dropping orbs on the markers, except for the first set, we drop slightly to the right of markers.
Monkey in
The
shackles!
gist of it is that you're going to end up staying on the same sides of the boss. You are not going on a full rotation around the boss. Correct?
No, you will. It's just the first one we go left, and
I'm just gonna stack and rotate, and it's probably gonna be fine.
If we're starting, say you're starting on blue, you'll start right of blue here, drop your orb.
I'm gonna be honest, I have no fucking clue what they're yapping.
And then orbs.
I'm just gonna stack. I know that I'm supposed to stack and soak orbs, and that's what I'm gonna do. The stack that I will swim like a fish.
So it goes left and then right, right, right.
I am a fish in the school. I will swim like the fish.
Right before the fifth one happens.
Honestly, I'm considering running elusiveness just to survive that second dash, because that second dash trucked me. And I don't know how I feel about that. Every time we get to the second dash, I get actually fucking clapped. And I don't want to get clapped. But the only way I know how to not get clapped is by running elusiveness. So I don't know.
Rotating.
Maybe elusiveness, perhaps. Perhaps elusive.
Res pow.
Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm. Jump.
He's not permadead. That's crazy. Rotating.
Me when I'm in a coma.
Rotating after this.
Moving. I'm gonna be dead here in a second.
Permadead?
I'm dead.
Vendetta.
We a hardcore raid now.
Spreading for raid.
Okay, get this guy off me, first of all.
Rotating.
Rotato potato.
Still try to break the web. Use cooldown. Bunch of red still about to go out. Get on.
What? Melee.
Let's get used to this. Just real quick. Get to your marks. We're going to start just to the right of them. Just to the right of them. Here we go. Don't stack up. Don't make a million. And then we go left.
Now you go left.
What snow? Where are we?
So,
where did
now
you put
soak.
us?
Wait on your marker. Wait on your marker. Wait on your marker.
And then we're going right.
No, you're going right.
We can wait for this
Going
one
all
to
the way
blow up
through.
here.
You can wait for that one, or you can go all the way through if we have speed.
I feel like we just wait,
I
honestly.
feel like we're just
we
running
still have
through multiple cones, and it's much worse.
What do you mean?
Like
We
before, I
have
felt
to-
like we were
yeah.
just tiptoeing along in a circle, and now we're rushing through 3 or 4 cones at once, and I just don't understand the pattern. I'm getting slowed by the webs, and I'm getting hit by the cone every time.
It's the same movement in the same amount of time both ways. It's just the direction we're going is safer because we're not crossing them, because now we're crossing them like not in the order that they're exploding, if that makes sense. We don't have them exploding as we're passing them now.
I feel like we are, though. I'm doing it wrong?
What was the question? I'm sorry. Doing what wrong?
Because like the turning, because this feels a lot less safe than what we did last time.
There's a lot doing it wrong, yes.
Okay.
And
I will.
So
a call was go through or don't go through, which also confused a lot of people.
So, the way it should go, we start right of square. So we start here. We're going to go, we spawn orbs. We go over to here. We wait here until X is clear. X will be clear. We move in, we soak our orbs. We wait on X until orbs spawn. We're just going to stand here for a bit. Orbs spawn. We're now going to go back through here. There's going to be one exploding that's right here between us and square. You can either, if you're fast, go through and get an orb and then plant, or if you're slow, you can wait. This one will go off in front of you, and then you'll move in. And then on the next one, orbs will spawn here, and we just go straight through. You just don't stop. You just go straight through, and X will clear as you get there, and you can stand on X. And then the same thing will happen on the next one, which is the last one we do. Orbs will spawn. We'll wait there. As soon as orbs spawn, we will go. We'll wait, or square will clear as we get there. We stand on square, and we stop.
I think on that one that has everyone confused, we're just gonna wait. I don't think the speed is going to be a big deal that we have to run through. And I mean, if someone blinks, I can't control you hitting the button necessarily, but I don't think we should be trying to rush it and have the raid split. I think we just sit, plant, and wait.
Yeah, I mean, the two options are
I
just,
think the
if we
point
have...
is you go through because you can't stack them anyway, really. So.
Well, the orbs aren't going to be spawning at that point. That's not the thing.
Yeah. Oh, that's super chill.
It's going through. You can go through if we have roar. You can't go through if we don't. That's what it comes down to. Like, if we're going to use roars there, then we go through. If we're not going to use roars, then we don't go through.
We just wait. That's all we need to do. Just wait, let it explode, and then walk through. Plan.
Too many pulls.
Do the thing. Listen to the directional call out. Stay spread out. Like
Too many pulls.
Tab, are you ready?
I'm scared to check because I know it's 3 digits.
Yeah, he's here.
And it should not be 3 digits. But it is 3 digits.
3, 2, 1. There's okay.
Free spread.
Rotating.
Going through.
Ready for rain in 4, 3, 2, 1. Webs in 2, 1. Oh man. Macy, can you move from here? Because
move.
It's a wipe. That's right where we're standing to place our webs. We can't have range that close.
Which color?
Ay.
Red.
Okay.
Here, I can go through the movement here. Oh, never mind. I couldn't survive. I was gonna say I can just go through the movement for this intermission.
Goddamn 3 mil.
I'm sorry, I was
What?
assumed I was in the same place I'd been the last like 3 pulls we got.
What are we 3
on
milling?
that side and been fine.
I know you've lingered close, and that's just because I'm seeing, like, I know the webs, like, we kind of make a connect 4 sometimes. But no, that was right where I was supposed to stand.
Oh, sub-rogue bursting? Yeah,
Macy,
that's
you
normal.
can scoot a little bit further back because I'm more towards the wall there.
Normal sub-rogue behavior.
Two, 1.
On Kaiveza, I was doing over 4 on some pulls. Fate bound on Kaiveza, I was at like 4.3 on a pull. That's pretty banger.
Rotating.
Going
Get ready
through.
to move. Rain. 2, 1. Rotating. Can blue team res him? Also, red team, remember, we are... Red team, get ready to go to your marks real soon. Get there now.
Red team is
Get there
starting
now.
on square.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Red
Red team is starting on square. Start right of your markers. Loose spread right of your markers. We're gonna go left. Go through.
Don't take 3. I can go through. We need to spread more. Spread more. Spread more. Spread more. Spread more. Spread more. Spread more.
Right.
We're going right.
Wait.
Do not go through. Wait for this one to blow up, Red.
Go.
Just man. Big chillin'. Big chillin'. Still
Right.
going right.
Let me just soak these right away.
Stay here.
This is the last set. We go right.
Am I cooldowning in this
So-
phase? I don't think so, right?
And we've pushed. That was perfect timing to push.
Like we go
Now
here.
we're in P2.
All right. First group getting so you find your buddy here. You have to find your buddy here. Me and Egg. Oh, we'll move up. We can move up. First group to get pulled through, you go left and right. And you can break right away. Go left and right.
Oh, God. Omni, you killed me.
Did I?
You were still under the boss. I was betrayed.
Am I holding for that then?
Oh, I.
Yes, because it isn't coming
Yeah, when
up
you get
in
your pin, you
time.
move like instantaneously. You can't
No.
Yeah, this is too late.
One go.
This is too late. I wouldn't have cooldowns up for this.
I posted who's going left and who's going right with your buddy. I forgot to post that. I had it in OChat.
How do we know which way is left and right?
You're going to be facing the boss.
Huge.
You put both your hands up.
My
and
logs are public. You can look me up.
your thumb.
Every poll I've ever done is public.
This is such an Omni moment. There was one time I did it with my palms facing.
Is Fate
me,
Band
and I was
literally
like,
just
"That's
bind
not
Kingsbane, Coldblood Kingsbane, play the game?
I swear to God, I did it.
Yes. You also need to vanish at a more specific time because you're vanishing to double the flips.
What the cadence of it is.
So you need to vanish on the last stack of your Cold Blood flip. You could also technically do it on the first. But you need to vanish when you have the Cold Blood buff in order to double your flips. List logs are using DM with Lust, which would be right after the blue explode.
Around the marker.
Yeah, I would assume that I'm holding.
Like what happened there that killed a bunch of people, it almost killed me there, is because we were so tightly stacked around the marker, and blue team came around, we couldn't actually move into the safe area without like sacrificing people to get 4 stacks. Just kind of like a dense clump in our path.
Let's talk about this real quick. Intermission positioning.
You have any tips on improving parse? I don't know how parses work, but is there any good?
Right, so over here, we have Rune
Yeah,
and
so
Mac doing their own thing.
Almost there. We're right over here.
Okay, sorry, over there. Sedalia and Phosphorus.
So the way parses work is you are basically fighting against every other assassination rogue.
Yep, and you rotate. I don't know if that
on that boss
is between.
So like if you do heroic Kaiveza, right? Let's say you do heroic Kaiveza.
During one of the
it compares you to all other heroic Kaiveza kills amongst assassination rogues.
Up the doors. I'm pretty sure
You're getting compared against every other
you're pinging right now
heroic Kaiveza assassination rogue.
One.
And then you get ranked on that damage. And so if you beat 70% of assassination rogues on heroic Kaiveza over the last 2 weeks, then you get a 70 parse. You get a 90 parse, then you beat 90% of assassination rogues.
And you guys would just basically plant and figure out how you're doing it.
The main ways to improve your parse is one, don't fuck
have
up.
to do with the group. So you guys
Obviously, should be obvious enough.
And just do damage.
Yeah,
but getting past like 75-80% parses,
on your line and so
a lot of the time ends up being like knowing the timings of the fight.
We've been
optimizing your
one in
cooldowns.
front of the other. That way, we're
like when you're
always
pressing what
on the
is
line,
important
we can
rather
just
than
move
just
left or
full
right,
Mongo
depending
slamming
when
on
the team's about
cooldown.
to blow up, instead of them being left and right.
Then like having good gear having good trinkets.
If your partner dies,
important,
you have to dance.
right? Having item level is great, but if you don't have an on-use trinket, for example, that increases your damage during your cooldowns,
your group to dance.
well, you're playing assassination and it's a cooldown spec, so you're kind of out of luck on that one.
Not to do that.
If you have good gear and you play well, you should be able to get like 90s, 95s.
Off the mark,
And from there, you're looking at like good kill times. How much can I pad? Like if my guild kills it right after my 4-minute cooldowns, that is going to be a lot better than if my guild kills it right before my 6-minute cooldowns come back up. You know what I mean? Because you're killing right at the end of a peak. So that's going to be better.
1.
Or like, if you're able to abuse Caustic Spatter on ads on Roshanon, for example, right? You already have a leg up compared to some people, because some guilds, they don't stack ads in a way that allows Caustic to pad. So if you're in a guild that has the ads stacked up in a way that allows you to pad ads on Roshanon, that's extra sources of damage, so you're already a leg up. And so you go through, and each little optimization here and there like adds up over time. And you slowly but surely get more and more damage. And from there, you just hope and pray that your RNG is good enough. You get procs, and you're playing well, and things happen at the right time, and you don't have an abysmal kill, and you don't have an abysmal raid group. You get big purse.
Rain.
You need to get lucky if you want to go above like a 97. Like 90, 98 or so is you got to get a little lucky. But if you're consistently good, then luck is going to be a little easier to have, right? Like you just need a little bit of luck to get there. And if you have a little bit of luck to get there, then
Get there.
being consistently good is going to help you out a lot.
We got to. I'm going to be no web partner, but we can get through this. Is fine. Red is starting on cross. Blue, you're going to square. To the right of your marker.
How do we...
Blue is on square. Red is on cross.
I see.
To the right of your marker. Don't be super stacked. We're going left.
Don't be super stacked.
We move into this. We stay in this quadrant.
I soaked 4.
Right.
Mamma mia. This is progress for me, yeah.
Go right.
Go up to this one. You're not crossing it. You're
What about energy maintenance, which causes loss of DPS?
all day? Wait.
Well, yeah, that's how the spec is designed. Assassination is slow. It's going to run out of energy by design.
The blue orb far.
Keep going right.
That is intended rotational design of the spec.
Right.
Why am I hitting 98 on Heroic Queen 20 times in a row? Fuck if I know, man.
That's good. We did it.
Any number of reasons. You're not padding the ads hard enough. Not killing fast enough.
Find your buddy. I posted left-right positions. If you're not sure now, that's fine. You can just break these. First group is going left-right. Snow move to your right. Snow move to your right. Just to get on a sense they're staying buddied. The shaman's supposed to be over. Left-right. Yep, we go left-right. Macia went straight through that boss.
I'm ready for Dispelled.
Find myself pressing buttons off GCD.
No, they're just going to kill you instead.
So, I don't know.
I mean, you have to let your auto attacks run because you're going to run out of energy. That's how the spec works. Like, you can't avoid that.
Okay. Yes. Good. You'll see, like, we're saying when we, or you're saying when you get it, like, there's a yell. You should have a pop up as well. Like you can see mine is, or Mac
These plate DPS don't want me to parse good.
Too soon.
Yeah, that's a classic.
Macia did the right thing. I'm just fucking stupid. What?
I've been lucky to always sort of be the ad killer in my group.
Macia, he's gone from blaming me to blaming you.
Kind of fucked up on me.
Which is strange, but
I was dead.
even in like a Myrdrossil and stuff.
On the intermission, We are
And
stacking
early on
Do
Prague,
not want to be that tightly stacked when we spawn orbs.
I was designated caustic spatter ad killer.
You can't guarantee that
Like
you're
on
only
Farrak,
getting,
I was
like, 1 to
assigned
3
cooldowns on the
You just kinda have to
Colossus
walk into the clump
in
and pray to
the first
soak.
intermission. Well, I guess phase 2.
So we need to make sure that, like,
And so I was
when we're
dedicated
spawning
ad
orbs, we're,
killer.
like, loose spread around the marker. We don't want to.
And that just sort of stuck around.
Like, I don't want to be all.
So
up
like
fucking
now when
stone.
ad damage happens, it's like, okay, well, can Whisper hit these? And if no, is there something we can do to make Whisper hit these?
Just
like on Rashanan, we didn't put the ads under the boss at the start. And I was like, well, we're having ad problems, but if we place these differently, I can caustic them. And they're like, all right, do it.
There's just
And then we did it, and I blasted the ads, and we were all happy.
Hey, Shay, you ready?
I don't know how or why I ended up getting that role in my guild, because I definitely shouldn't really be as an assassination rogue. But it's been working out for us, so I don't know, can't complain, man. I'm asking is, do you intentionally let your auto attacks? No, you just wait. Like, if you don't have energy to press buttons, you can't press buttons. It's no overthinking on this. If you run out of energy, you run out of energy, and you just wait until you have energy, and then you press your button. There used to be more gameplay with pooling up your energy, and then Blizzard deleted it because
Still 2 more in front of the boss.
fuck if I know.
We got him.
They just kind of destroyed energy talents for fun.
And we rotate.
Like, we used to play around Sanguine Blades. Yeah, that's not a thing anymore. That talent is dead.
Greatest spread for Rand.
And then, like, we used to play around in Venom Uptime, but
Don't forget
now we
your
have Twist the Knife, so it's, like, really hard to waste in Venom Uptime in the first place.
I'm back here. Agony.
So
I'm sorry.
that's dead, too.
We're going to be kind of far. Rotator.
So, like, even playing around all the usual things that you would
defensives,
play around
invasion.
is just, like, not happening anymore. Welcome to Assassination Rogue in current year.
Red can start going to their markers. Ranged in general can start going to their markers.
They just killed pooling.
Starting
And
to the right
this
of
is
them.
a problem.
Loose spread, please.
Let him up.
Okay, we got it. Never mind.
Fine,
Good, it's fine.
Get him up.
We get to move the mark.
Whatever it is.
Mac, are you there?
I need to relog.
Okay.
My shit's
Going
lagging.
left,
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 it's fine, it's fine,
left,
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 Ooh. That is 3 for me.
Spread, loose spread, loose spread. Going
I'll
right.
go this way. And we wait.
Just wait, yep.
Pop. And then we go. And then we wait. And then we... Oh, yeah. And then we go.
Going
Okay.
right.
Oh, shit. You're right. You're right. You're right. We go right. And we... Nom.
Spread out. Going right.
Do 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 do. La da 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 dee. La da do da da.
And this is where we'd push. Perfect.
Even with so many dead. Oh, goodness.
I mean, we're going to be holding for a while.
Yeah.
We actually have that clean.
All right, find your partner. Just practice this. Shamans, can you go on the upper right instead of the middle on red?
Top
team?
will go left.
So Whisper Snow can be in the middle. First in red team, left and right. And blue straight through.
Wait, you told me to go right.
We don't always get connected.
Yeah, it's
If there's people dead, it's really unlikely.
So I saw this happen to Iggy. Remember when we get pulled through, if you're getting pulled through first, you're going left.
I mean,
and right,
technically
and
you're
then
playing for Envenom
converging,
uptime, but it plays
like,
itself.
where the blue
Like,
group is
the
getting
way
pulled
that
from.
you play the
Not
spec
going back
automatically
around to
gives you
where you
Envenom
started.
uptime.
Yes.
You
Like, you
continue
don't have
going
to,
forward.
because Twist the
We're
Knife
gonna take a
gives
break,
you a
just in
buffer,
case people just
right?
have
Like,
a
you
lot of
have the
issues.
buffer of it overlapping. And so it's
Tuesday
really,
tomorrow
really
on.
hard for you to not play around
if that,
Envenom
if that does
uptime.
happen, if you and your partner
And
go
if
in
you
the same
are
direction,
playing for
then
Envenom
just
uptime and you press Shiv,
one of you keep going out.
you're
and the
spamming
other
away
one will
all
go
the
back
energy
towards
that
blue,
you
if
have,
that
like
makes
all
sense.
of the energy that you've saved, quote unquote,
'Cause
is
there's
getting
gonna be orbs to
spammed
soak
away.
on blue, so you
So
still wanna make
after
sure
your
that
Shiv,
those
you're
get
starved
soaked.
again, which means
You
that
just
like
don't
at
wanna
some
move back
point you
towards the blue
can't
team. So what
maintain
you can
Twist
do
the
is
Knife,
if you get pulled in,
and
you
there's
both go
just
right,
nothing to
like,
be done about that.
Say
So
Snow and I get pulled in and we both go left. Snow can go if we're getting pulled from blue and we're going towards red.
no CT for
Snow
Mythic
can
Council,
continue towards
correct?
red, and I'll just keep going out on the edge.
What I'm asking is,
So we both go left, I keep going, and he just turns back towards red to soak, and we're good.
with Queen, I try to get off a few ruptures on roots. Hell no. Hell no. Hell to the fuck no. That is so insanely int. Like the rule should be that like if there's an ad, you sit there and you ask yourself, you're like, is this ad gonna last the rupture that I apply and 2 envenoms? Like that's generally kind of the rule. It more like 10 seconds. It's not technically like, you know, the 2 envenoms. It's around 8 to 10 seconds. But in general, that's kind of the rule. Like, am I going to be able to envenom this twice? Is how I think of it in my head. If you can't envenom it twice after you apply that rupture, don't rupture it. Like, just don't hit it. If you sit there and you're like, I'm just gonna rupture this and it's gonna die a second and a half later, just don't fucking hit it, bro. Like, don't touch it. Just let Caustic Spatter do the damage. You'll be alright. I rupture snipe Ovnax ads for energy regen. Is that inting? So I'm gonna say yesn't. Again, the rule in my head is 2 envenoms. Are there some worms or some spiders where you would get 2 envenoms off? Yes, it could happen. Like, especially on Prog, there were definitely worms that were dying slow enough that they could have lasted 10 seconds. There was definitely spiders that lasted that amount of time. Is sniping those incorrect? On paper, technically, in those situations, no. You'd be correct to snipe them for energy. That's fine. The thing that I have to, like, keep reiterating, though, is that when we talk about rupture sniping, it's not like... A lot of people have this idea in their head that, like, oh, it's a snipe. So, like, the ad's about to die, and I snipe it with a rupture. Like, that is the imagery that people have in their heads, right? Where it's like, this target's gonna die in 3 seconds, I better hit it with a rupture to get energy. That's not what that means, right? That's not, like... Let's be clear, that's not how that works. That's not what that means. What it means is, like, oh... Like, I'm gonna hit it with, like, a 30-second rupture, but the target's not gonna live for 30 seconds. It's gonna live for, like, 10. Right? In that case, that's the technical term of a snipe, right? Like, you're applying a rupture to a target that won't survive the full rupture. And that's okay. But you're still getting value out of the rupture and then getting the energy at the end when it dies. Like, you're still getting the snipe, the value of the snipe, but the rupture itself is still doing damage. It's still ticking for a couple seconds and giving you venomous wounds and giving you the damage from rupture, using the bone spike charge, obviously, right? So, like, there's all of those things. But if you just press rupture, like, bang, on a target that dies on the next GCD, that is int. That is troll. Sudden demise makes that, like, a little bit better. It's, like, a little manageable, because then you can, like, sit there and cope and be like, oh, well, the rupture's still doing damage because I'm getting sudden demise. Aren't I the smartest, Whisper? I've cracked the case. But, like, realistically, you're still a fucking idiot. You know what I mean? Like, in the worst case situation, like, you get sudden demise and you rupture snipe, and then the sudden demise doesn't trigger, and then you look dumb. You know? Like, that's the argument that I have to have with people in, like, M+ situations, where they're like, but Whisper, you said 10 seconds to this guy in raid, but I run sudden demise. Aren't I the smartest if I rupture snipe and then it gets the damage off and ba-ba-ba-ba-ba? And it's like, yes. Like, okay. But no. Like, yes, it did damage, maybe. Like, it maybe procced, and yes, you maybe got some damage back. But it's not, like it's not, that's not what we're talking about. So, like, in any raid situation, no. Like, I think automatically, rupture sniping in raids in this tier is a no. Like, there is no ads that you can convince me that rupture sniping is good. Maybe the ads, like the ads on Ansarek in the last phase, those probably live long enough. But that's less of a snipe and more of you, like, swapping to the, like, you're like swapping to it. You're like multi-dotting it. Like, that's not sniping for energy. Like, you're trying to kill those ads. You know what I mean? I don't know. We have a lot of terms for a lot of different things. And there's a distinction between sniping an ad just for energy because you want energy and, like, rupturing an ad because you're trying to kill it. Like, if you're trying to kill an ad and you rupture it, like, okay, like, fair enough, you know? Like, that is just your rotation. That's just how the spec works. Like, you rupture the ad because you're trying to kill it, that is, like, that's fine. That's just the game. That's just how you play the spec. But sitting there knowing that an ad is about to die, not really caring about when it dies, and sniping it for energy, like, now we're talking a step further, right? It's not like, oh, this ad needs to die and I need to put damage into it. Like, Ansarek ads, like, you will need to damage the Ansarek ads because that is simply, like, a core mechanic of the fight. That's not sniping, that's just doing the fight. You know what I mean? We're in a different ballpark for that. But, like, I don't know. These are just terms that, like, the community has coined over the many, many years of World of Warcraft, and their definitions have gotten muddied as the game of telephone has advanced. And so, like, someone told someone else, like, a slightly incorrect definition that they heard from someone else, and that spread to, like, a guild, and then the guild spread it to a different guild, and then it ended up in a Discord, and, you know, like... And so now you have like a bunch of people who are like, I'm sniping. But like they know a different definition than what other people know, and it means something different. And it's a headache. It's a fucking headache. Anyways, long-winded whisper yap to say, if things don't last 10 seconds, don't dot them. If you're not going to spend GCDs getting income, don't hit it. Don't tap it.
Gamblers hit 1. You're guaranteed to win some money.
I'm gambling. How bad is Court? Awful. I fucking hate this boss.
I would say that that's the gambler's fallacy, but that's not what that is.
Omni's fallacy.
There's a YouTube channel I follow, and they won like 130 grand on a slot machine the other day, and then they went right back into Caesars, and they dumped 75 grand of it back on the same machine, thinking they'd win more.
I will never understand that.
They print money with their YouTube channel, so
Statistically speaking, gamblers will always win at some point. You just keep
Whenever
spinning.
my family goes to bars, my brother and my sister always have me save their money. Because my brother loves the like.
Good luck.
You know,
Yeah.
like
My mental needs the good luck wishes.
Yeah. My brother loves those, so I'll go back there with $80 and somehow lose it all. And she gives me $20 and she's like, nope.
Avenax, I didn't mind Avenax.
Like $20 positives.
Avenax was like a good example of a bit of a messy ad fight.
Yeah, I win the money back.
But the progression itself, like
it's fun. It's really fun.
You got incremental progress every single time. You know what I mean?
Hot machine and winning a lot.
Like you go from egg break to egg break, and every time it gets cleaner, and you're like, okay, and you like keep progressing. Avenax, in that regard, is really well designed. Because you're always, like, every pull, you're always making a little bit more progress. So you're, like, chipping away at the fight eventually. Court is the opposite of that.
Back, dude.
Because...
I'm gonna give it to him, no.
Court, you pass-fail.
Oh my god.
For, like, 60 pulls. And you're just doing the same minute and a half for 60 pulls. And then all of a sudden you're like, oh, we got it now. We understand the dance. And then you just like shoot ahead 6 minutes in the fight. Which is like it's like the timing of this fight is awful.
Group 1 is the balls and group 2 is the shaft.
Have you tried using Takno Jitsu? Have you tried using Taco Jitsu? Because you're Mexican? The debuff is a pug killer. How is it on Mythic? What debuff? On Avenax? On Court? What debuff? Court. Debuff on Court. Oh, are you talking about the webs? Much worse. The webs are much worse. Last phase. Debuff last phase. The green circle? You're talking about the green circle? The dispel?
On a semi-similar note, here you go, Omni.
Swarm? Oh, the dispel is the same. It's just everything else that got worse.
Change my rune forge real quick.
Feels like the kind of dumb shit we would do at a Dom's house at BlizzCon.
Oh, I love it. That's a great game.
It reminds me of Undodgeball.
My wife sent me one of that train and corn, and I don't know why. I was laughing at that actually for quite a while.
I need a summon back or 30 seconds.
I'll drop someone's done.
How about a summon back and 30 seconds?
I don't know why I laughed so hard at it.
It was a good video.
What's his name, you think? Pal, you ready?
Yeah.
Bruce.
Bruce, it's so basic.
Basic Bruce.
Please do not put toys in the middle of the area.
Wahoo! Another pull of Silken Court, my favorite boss. Thank God I spend 9 hours a week raiding so that I can enjoy this wonderful content with my friends. A lovely way to spend a Monday evening.
There's one fire, okay.
I'd like to thank Blizzard Entertainment for making entertainment.
Huh. Get ready to move.
Moving.
Masochists raid on Monday.
Rain.
Brother,
There.
Uh,
I am dating a Latina. What do I look like to you?
I'm impaled.
Rotating. Don't forget personals, please.
We're gonna celebrate our 10-year anniversaries next year. So
much
you
damage.
tell me.
So,
But I collected buff. We can't be dying.
It's been 9.5 years. You think I don't enjoy getting my balls crushed?
what's a buff?
But who is buff?
Oh, who is? I thought you asked what is.
Anzi, how is buff?
How is buff?
Did you just call me Omzi?
What wiped us? The webs.
Omzi Womzi?
Web.
Cass just went, oh my god.
On Mythic, you need
She heard
3 webs to stop the boss. And my web buddy,
Yeah, there she goes.
the Evoker,
I heard the oh my god.
he was standing over here with me, and he had to get to the other side, so he yumped to the other side, and then insta-died. Which means goodbye web, which means we only had 2 webs, which means 2 is not less than 3, which means boss charged. Hit the wall.
I hit ready, but
Wall
I
hit
was
bad,
really
we
ready.
die. There you go.
That one
Play-by-play analysis.
Waiting on power. I think the orbs we...
This is Czar? How's it going?
It's me and Ig's orbs, I don't know.
Oh boy, another pull of a new rush. Get me out, bro. I don't want to fucking do this anymore. Take me back to Mythic Stone Legion Generals. Is that still an option? I'm sorry I talked so much shit about Stone Legion Generals. Can I go back to that, please? Promise I won't complain. Just let me go back. You know, just give me back. I just please. I be standing outside Stone Legion Generals with a boombox, going, please take me back. Maybe we can work it out. I know I was toxic, but please take me back.
Rotating.
I see what I lost now. What we had was special Stone Legion Generals. We can make it work. I'm changed. I'm a different man now. Believe me. Please. Anything but these fucking webs.
Webs and 2.
I'll do the dance.
Pebbles and chain. Wait.
I'll do the Macarena, please. I just don't want to do this anymore. Rotate. Why do we live only to suffer?
Red is starting on square. Let's get up Mac and then K-Dog you can honk. K-Dog, okay, buff him up, please.
Starting right of your marker.
Spread out. Don't be so tight.
Sorry, Omni, my bussy just comes like that.
Left, going left, going left.
All the way until. Just wait. All right, we're good. Through.
I
Spread.
didn't get an orb.
Stay here, and then we're gonna go right. We're gonna go right.
Right.
Woo!
Wait.
Right. My favorite direction, right after left.
We have 8 seconds for these. We're fine. Keep going, right?
Beep beep. It was a green light.
That was my bad. I apologize.
One under the boss, blue under the boss.
We got it. Just sit here and practice. Just sit here and practice. Just sit here and practice. That's fine.
We're gonna dodge the circle to the left team or blue team, and then red team is gonna be wants to be opposite of blue team.
Fine.
Or red, you guys want to go also left to be opposite us.
All right, let's see who's first.
What?
Red is first, left and right. Red, Hobart move, Hobart move, Hobart move, Hobart move.
Also, no melee underneath the spider balls. So.
1, get ready. Whoever's dispel first, go.
Oh
I
god.
gotta figure that out.
Mac is next.
Mac
is next.
And then
high.
now it says high.
Sorry, I'm being dumb.
Ruined. Dispel ruined. And then dispel
Spell
Omni.
whisper.
So there's an order whisper.
Oh, okay. Well, it jumped to me.
Let me see
My
your
bad.
blood.
Yeah. The first one went wild because they died.
I do want to see your VOD. It's not that I don't believe you. I want to see what you're seeing in that situation because I saw what your number was and I want to know.
Oh, I didn't have a number. I don't know.
Let me see. Let me just make sure.
You had a number at the very end.
You were saying it. I don't know if you're not. You might have the aura hidden or off in a corner somewhere, but you're doing the shout.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I will pay attention to that.
So for those dispels, do we have to take turns going under the boss, or should we just?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just that you take
Okay, cool.
turns.
So
Just wanted to make sure.
It goes on whoever's
I did
closest.
wait, but then I immediately got it dispelled.
Two things right at the start of that intermission. So the first one is we're going to be ending like right on our markers here. What's going to the first thing that's going to happen is a frontal on blue. Blue is going to dodge to the left, and red also wants to dodge to the left, even though you don't have a frontal because you guys want to stay directly opposite the blue team. blue team is going to move over this way, and the red team, that they're also moving over that way at the same time. And then when we get gripped through the first time, we don't have what happened here, which is like over here and blue right here. And so the people who are going right after they get gripped in from red are running right into the blue team.
Hold on. I'm so sorry. Where are we supposed to stay at the start? Am I misunderstanding this?
You're
right as we
going
start
to be
the team?
on the markers.
You're
As
just
we
mirroring
push.
the other group.
Yeah. We're just on the markers, and then we
Everyone
get
says
pulled
queen is.
over.
The queen nerfs are
You
huge.
are mirroring the blue group's movement.
But
because the blue
this
group
is
getting out
also
frontal right at the start of
supposed to
the phase.
be
That's right,
like
that's right, that's right.
150
Left,
pulls,
the
and
red
it's
team
looking like
also moves
300
left
for
to
us.
mirror our movement.
So
I forgot about the frontal.
I
I was sitting here trying to connect the dots. Why? So,
you know, is not great.
and anyone who is concerned about this, in court discussion, that is a highlight of everyone who needs a dispel, and there's 5 dispels. If you see the blue side, the left 2 columns are blue, the right 2 are red. It shows. I don't know that it's always going to be blue or if it's always going to be red, but it is supposed to group by the color first.
Blue will always be first.
So yeah, so you can see Che and Mac. You guys are
75
but you're the
top.
same color, right?
Yeah.
And then it'll be.
Yeah, are we taking the over or the under?
The important thing when you're doing the dispel, is if you know you're next, so like watch your number. If you are going to be up next, as soon as the previous one happens, you want to stand directly under the boss, and then as soon as you're dispelled, you yeet yourself out of there as fast as you can because the next person is coming in. No
Red
one
and
else
blue.
should be
So
under
at the
tall guy.
start
It
of
should
the
only be
fight,
people who are
the
getting dispelled
boss that
never
you're
go directly
closest
under
to
him,
gives you a color.
and you only go under him to get dispelled. And
So
then
at the
get
start
out
of the
as soon
fight,
as
we
you're
go
ready.
next to this guy, which
The
gives me
timing's
red.
pretty tight. Like,
I
you
am
have to go
red
pretty
the
quick.
entire fight.
I mean,
You
the frontal
can-
are slow, but there's a frontal
Because I
during
start
the
on this
dispel.
boss. I
Yeah,
started on this boss, I get red, I am red the entire fight.
Do I like wait for you?
Which means I have to soak all of the
You
blue
don't have to.
orbs.
Like,
The blue
the-
team, on the
if
other
he's doing
side,
a frontal at
they
X,
have to
he can
soak
be
all
right
of the
here.
orbs that I
He can
dropped,
still
the
be
red
right here.
orbs.
Yeah, okay.
And then if we touch tips, if me and a blue guy touch tips, we both instantly die.
Other thing is
No tip
you can
touching.
actually start doing dispels before.
Boss
the
is
next one.
homophobic.
So you don't have to do it.
That is the
yesterday.
moral. The moral is that this boss is homophobic.
Yeah, the whole time we're doing dispels, he takes ramping damage ruined.
You can get big milkies if you hold the last
Yeah,
one.
so like all of us are red, all of them are blue.
That's not what that means.
Also, I'm reading, by the way, we
I'll-
should be lessening on that first dispel invulnerability.
I'll do a
right?
play-by-play on this fight.
That is one of the places.
So
that
now
makes
we're
sense.
moving into position to stack
Yep,
the
you
bosses
milk some
up.
big damage.
These webs
Sorry,
come out.
listener.
Me and my buddy
I-
Snow, we collect
It's okay, it's
this.
okay, it's
Then
okay, it's
these
okay.
come out. These drop orbs. So we can't
Rotate.
stack
We're
these.
fine.
So now we
This
drop
one curves
orbs.
better,
We
Blue mainly
spread,
has to go to ping. Blue
back
mainly has to go to
around,
ping and soak those.
eat all of these orbs. So now I have 3 stacks. That's the
So
maximum you can
stop.
take. They eat all of my orbs, right? Same thing. Now the burrow comes through, so I'm prepping cooldowns. We're spreading the webs out so that the webs come through. Eat the transmitter trinket. First the boss. Then next up, we're getting the rain, so we have to spread for this. This is going to drop orbs again.
Rotating.
So here comes the orbs. We have to rotate to soak the orbs again. I'm going to yum. And then I'm going to yum.
I ripped.
Now we need to
Resin.
pull the
Resin.
mobs back together.
We're rotating. Rotating.
So
Blue
these
boss.
blue guys get out of the way. The blue guys are on the other side of the boss here. Now we have to get ready for the next set of rain and the next set of webs. So here's another rain, dropping orbs, but we have to wait. Because on this one, we have webs coming in, so we can't rotate yet. Here's the webs, and I can't target this boss for some reason. Cool. I eat the web, and then we move, we rotate.
Rotate.
Now we eat the orbs again. Boom, boom. And now comes the next set, so we have to spread the webs across. This is what my evoker buddy's doing. Here comes the boss. Boom,
We can get through this,
charge.
It's fine. Red is starting on red. Blue, you're starting on blue.
So now that call was made, which means that red, we're on the red marker. Blue is on the
You move
blue
back,
marker. Depending on how the bosses moved earlier, we would have swapped markers. But in this situation, red is on red.
Loosely.
I'm getting
spread
my
with the
Darkest
red
Night back
marker.
up.
We will be moving left.
And now I stack on the right side of this marker. Intermission comes in. We drop orbs. We move left.
Go up.
So we're going all the way to these orbs. eating these orbs.
Okay.
Moving
stay
through.
here, and then we're going to be moving.
We stay.
Soon. Don't
Spread, spread,
don't
We,
be
spread.
so tight.
we
Don't be so
spread.
tight. Don't be
We
so-
spread.
Okay, we go right.
Drop the
Right.
orbs, and then we go
Wait
right.
for this one.
We wait here. This goes off, then we go soak the orbs.
Through.
All right, so here we wait, and now this has to be quick, and I fucked it up
Keep going. Keep
royally.
going. Keep going right.
We go right.
Going right.
Oh.
I got clipped there. I shouldn't have.
Boss.
So here we go through.
No,
Eat
that was
orbs
me.
again,
Orbs out.
and then we should have
Free
held
phase, go soak these
DPS.
orbs.
Oh, we're starting on red. Blue team is starting on red.
One
Blue
one
team's
blue.
on red,
We-
we're
we
on
should be
blue.
okay. We should be okay with the blue one going
That's
off.
fine.
Now we're gonna get yoinked
Red, go to
in,
the left,
and we have
red,
to
go the
we have to
left,
run it
red,
out.
Go to the left. Red, go to the left. We're mirroring. Okay. Right. We're
Find your
calm.
partner.
We're getting red. Go left and right. Red, left and right. Blue straight through. Blue straight through.
We have to eat these orbs. I am dispel 3.
That's my second.
First dispel is Hobart.
Mac.
Now Mac. Whisper, you're next. Now High. High.
Yep.
And then Hobart. Oh.
And we were too slow on the spells.
So we had 2 of them jump there.
We started really slow as well.
GG. And we were too slow, so the boss exploded.
Visual of it, so we
And there we go.
I tried to dispel as you were calling it, but my rain frames just showed someone as 6. That's all. And I didn't see any saves either.
Yeah, so when Omni said whisper next, I saw my dispel was next, and then I instantly got dispelled. I don't know what's up with that.
Yeah, I was gonna say same thing. It seems like the dispels are coming out really fast if we have to take turns going underneath. Do we want to just verbally call out when we're ready?
Yes. You.
Okay.
So the person who is getting dispelled should be calling when they're in position to get dispelled, or we can use the
Can also
macro.
use the macro. Yeah,
Yes.
I think I would prefer to do it verbally, honestly.
It's up
Yep.
to you, I think. Or the person that's
Okay.
calling, I guess.
So, if and when I get it again, I'll just call out when I'm ready because I see the big number over my head, right? So I know when to move in.
If you guys want to like say that you're ready, for this spell, like this show.
Yep.
Just
Okay.
don't like be spamming, yelling it.
Yeah, see correctly, they would fan without ads.
If
Yeah,
I got
you to
crit
consume
hit
clear the
versus,
witnesses.
Like last time,
It is a
if I'm
very
ready right
min
away,
max though. It is a
just
very
call
small
it
min max.
immediately? I'm not waiting for anything.
Yes. That is correct.
Without clear the witnesses, without this proc, you would fan a knives on 3 targets. If you're talented into throne precision, you would fan a knives on 2 targets. With Deathstalker, because of momentum. So if you have momentum of despair and throne precision, you would do 2 targets. Otherwise, you would do 3.
Yeah, you have the white text, Whisper. I just saw that.
Yeah, white means I'm next, not now, right?
Well, right, I'm just saying.
Okay.
I think they're both in white.
No. Spell now is in blue.
Oh, my bad.
Can you evasion the ads? Yeah, you can. It's generally better to just like stun them and let the DK like grip them up in the middle. But if you have to evasion them, you can. I've done it a couple times now. Ideally, the ads just like die quicker. But good luck.
Rotate.
Rotato potato. Num 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 num. Orb orb orb. Okay.
Moving.
See, now this boss is in the other position. So the boss before was over here. Now it's over here. So now we're going to be on opposite markers. Because we're going to have rain.
Rain.
And then we're going to rotate. And then we're going to be on blue.
Okay.
Alright, so here. And then the webs.
Nice.
So now we eat the web.
Rotating.
Rotate.
Use personals. It's white.
No, it's not.
And so now red side,
that
or the red team would be on the
almost
blue
up.
side, right? So we'd start on blue instead of red.
Damn,
But
someone went too slow or someone went too
web
quick?
die, and so the boss charged,
Too
and
slow.
so we die that way.
There is just a blue still.
I mean, we can still look, right? Just make sure we're not full on gunning it.
I mean, I wouldn't check that area.
It's less so that in pugs the ads stick around, and more so that that's just how the ads work.
Respawn me at the entrance.
Because the ads, if you didn't know, guys, they start off with an 80% DR,
Summoning you, topple DH.
and they have to lose their DR over 3 seconds. So they just don't take damage for like a solid 10 seconds. It's not that you're not doing damage to them, it's just that they have such a strong DR that you just can't. Running in circles. I had aggro for a split second there. That's a little scary. I don't understand why I don't pop cooldowns. But okay. Good to know. Taken into consideration.
Rotating.
Give me this.
Get up, topple.
Bang, boom. Trinkets. Give me this. Hiya.
Rotating.
Rotato potato. Yeah. Alright, it's on that side again. Yeehaw. Mover. And then it's a rain, so I have to plant on my designated side, which is to the right of this shaman. Look at us, to the right of the shaman, and then webs, and then the tank died, and this is probably a wipe. And then we hiya, and then we rotate. Now that we have the web.
Still try and live. Use personals.
And then the call gets made to try and live, and then we're gonna take a fuck ton of damage here. That is a metric unit, not an imperial unit.
I fucking taunted boss on accident trying to grip an ad right before he does the front, or right before he does the tank buster there.
And you rinse, repeat this for 121 pulls. And now you know
Fortunate.
why I am becoming unglued. My brain cannot handle this. 120 fucking pulls of this, dude. Ah! It actually is just bashing your head into a fucking wall, man.
Whisper.
That's me.
How's the flippa going?
I'm not flippa on this.
No flippa.
No flippa. Flippa bad when you have more than one target.
Big stalker.
Big stalker. Did you know that Flippa is bigger burst? Even though one of them's named Deathstalker and the other one flips coins on every finisher.
Gambling is always bigger burst.
Just based off of the Gamba thing, I figured it would be.
Yeah, but the Gamba is like your burst is actually very consistent. It's just everything else. Rotate! Oh my god, I've never rotated before! This is so cool! I love circles! They're my favorite geometric shape! Holy hell! Got me bricked! I am bricked for circles, bro. Catching me lacking, dude. Me and circles got history. All the way back in high school, man. When I did all of my calculus exams in units of tau instead of units of pi, because I'm a fucking nerd, and pi doesn't make sense to me, and tau makes a lot more sense. And then my math teacher at the time, my professor, was like, yo, can you stop doing everything in tau? And I'm like, is it wrong? And he's like, no. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to keep doing it in pi then. I mean, in tau, and I'm not going to do it in pi then. And he's like, you're a bit of a dipshit for that one.
You gotta move.
And I'm like, yeah, but my work is correct, so eat shit. And he's like, okay, well, can't argue with that.
What was it?
But I collected my buff.
I was just thinking, oh my god, I have to fucking do healing, and I just didn't rotate at all. Oh my god.
Do you think that Cubone was a Charmander that never got his flame? I think it's possible. Tau is entirely the better constant. You're so real. You're so real for that. I knew my chat was based.
Can we make this one mulligan poll? Like where this may not be a serious poll, we don't expect to even get to the second charge. Can we do that, please, for science?
You can do anything for science.
What experiment are we performing?
Dissect the warlock.
Are we performing
One
a lobotomy?
mulligan poll. One mulligan poll.
I need me a lobotomy.
I mean, you have to tell us why.
Snow has 20 FPS, and he's going to turn off his raid frames for one poll.
Well, then let's just go. Like,
Is it off, Snow?
Yeah.
Can't we just say thank you for all the efforts?
Where I specifically said we should figure this out after the tier is over.
Yeah, but 20 FPS is kind of bad.
Yeah, you're welcome, man.
Swap to
So there's a meme in my raid that I'm Big Flippa.
Tell me what the FPS is.
Because I played Fatebound, right? While no one else was playing Fatebound, because as a guide writer, they let you do these things. So I was playing Fatebound, and because I was always at the top of the meters, I coined my details name as Big Flippa.
Turned off the right things, to be honest.
Because, you know, coins, Flippa, flipping coins.
Poll, so.
And it stuck.
So scary.
And people love the meme.
Oops.
So now it's just like the bit is that you just say big word
How much FPS?
16.
So like if you're lagging, also I forgot my trinket. If you're lagging, you're big lagga.
Did you turn off
LBY?
Well, that's the big one, is elf. But we'll deal with it after. Just rotate.
If you're doing burst, you're big bursta. And so I made my lobotomy joke. Alright, I was like, oh boy, I love lobotomies.
I got him.
No, it's
And
It's fine. We
I shit you not,
turn it back.
3 people whisper me
to help you die faster.
instantly.
Nice.
And they all go, big lobotoma. It's like, Jesus Christ.
That was actually when I was on Kel'Thuzad. Our warrior was actually.
How many pulls do we have?
so
120.
just, every time Asmund would go AFK on stream, he would just park in front of him.
Thanks for the Plater
Exact
profile.
copy
Outlaw
of
channel doesn't have the Plater profiles. Well, Outlaw has Plater profiles for Outlaw.
Silver, and he would just park in front of
And
him
I
whenever
do
he
not
went
play
AFK.
that shit spec. So
That's so funny.
That's
Wait,
so
I even
good.
started it. I don't watch Twitch really.
Auto hammer down. What's been going? No, that's.
usually
that's
I
a
have
question
this
for you.
set to like boss damage like this. I just haven't set it up because this boss is brain rotting me.
Play Among Us with you later.
Okay.
That's kind of sus, Omni.
What? What would you track on Plater for Outlaw? That's a good question, actually. Acro range. I'm sure Outlaw rogues can invent something to track on Plater.
Shooting asteroids.
They could track their haste cap. Just put a number on the Plater. What else would make them? What else would make them mad? Track their CPM. Yeah. It's like a word per minute counter, but it's CPM. Honestly, you should just write a Weakora that's like, you know, you just like rip the guts out of a what is it? Words, English. But there's like keyboard testers online, right? And you could test like all the characters and then see it in like characters pressed per second or whatever. Just steal the code from that, put it in a Weakora, and they could turn it into a little minigame of theirs. How many characters have you pressed in the last 5 seconds, rolling average? And now we're gaming. That's the real minigame. Hell yeah.
One more. About to go off in 3, 2, 1.
That's real lobotomy gaming right there. That's what I'm talking about. Real lobotomy hours. Who up right now? Real lobotomy hours.
We'll be moving after this. Here we go. Beep beep coming through. Back here. Rotating. Ping is blue group
Beta.
melee. That was us.
Beta.
Okay, going.
Boy.
Use personals.
Big rotator. Owie. Holy shit, we lived. Live lords.
B-res Mike if you're blue team.
That's so cool.
I got him.
Keep hitting.
Get in positions. Intermission positions.
Yep. Give us room.
We're on red.
Damn it.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Intermission. Big intermission. Help, my mental is gone, bro.
Ready to go to the right.
I'm speaking in fucking hieroglyphs?
Right.
Waiting.
Wait. Soak.
Oh, that was 4.
Keep going right. Keep going right.
Stay here. We do one more right.
No, stop. You're enabling me.
Gonna be a little cursed. We need to finish this.
Have you seen the brain rot glasses concept? Oh god, do I
left,
want
red team
to?
also goes left.
Brain rot glasses.
Find your partner. Ig is dead. That's fine. Blue left and right. Red straight through. Red
What do you mean?
Someone didn't go left or right.
$4? Why are these sold out?
Trying to cast Recession? What?
So I feel like we need to go over positioning for before you get gripped.
Yeah, let's do that.
So,
is there anyone who's confused about that at all? Just
Am
let's
I
start
looking
with
at the
that.
right thing?
With your buddy, yes. Do you know, like, does the red group understand positioning in that? Like, we are actually moving. We're going to be starting out at a marker, but you do realize we're moving. Does everyone at red know that?
I have been standing in the middle with Whisper, and then when I get pulled in, I dash to the right to break the web.
So before that, though, there's a problem. So P2 starts, and we're just standing on these markers, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Pao went over this. That's what I was asking because I was confused how we got there, but I understand. They have a frontal. Blue has to move. So, like, they're going to be standing across, and then they're going to have to go left or right. So then they're probably going to go there. We now are standing here at blue, and they're going to be over there. Do you see the problem where if you go left and right, you're now going to run into them? So as a result, we are rotating to the left to mirror them. Whenever that cleave goes out, red group is rotating.
Before or after the pull?
Before.
Okay.
Gonna go to bed, catch you next stream. Sending a lot of
and then the
monkey
other thing
and
is just before
monkey
you
and
actually get pulled in,
chains.
you want to be standing
Shackled
on top of your
monkey.
partner. You want you don't want to be standing with anyone else. So like me and Pebbles are partner. Like me and Pebbles would be standing like right
Monkey
here,
in shackles.
and we want to make sure that we are not on top of
No, monkey in shackles.
and Omni's partner. Pebbles might want to be pixel stacked. Omni and his partner want to be pixel stacked, and we want to be not stacked on top of each other. So that there are actually soakable orbs.
Hey, Teach, why is that?
So that there are actually soakable orbs. Because if you have 4 people standing on top of each other, then you can't soak those orbs, because if you walk into that to soak, you instantly go to 4 and die.
Big depression.
Bad.
Big depressor. God fucking damn it, man.
So that's going to be basically, it's going to be the same basic spreads as Venom Rain spreads, except the range team is going to have to come in, obviously.
No. We go. Everyone's ready.
Think I wasted 800k. Big waster.
That doesn't need to be 16.
This is such a dumb bit.
We'll go over this. We'll get in a call and go over this.
This is the dumbest bit.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Why did Did the Queen of Undermine make a fucky wucky?
rotate. Sneezed, sorry.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Oh,
I don't ever want to hear it again.
Plus. Can the blue team move? Blue range, can you move a little bit to the right?
Brought up a fresh alt and max like 4 professions. So actually farm, get max tools. Get off me, fucking scarab ass bitch. Fucking bugs, bro.
Rotating.
I was wrong about the craft.
rotating.
Thought it would be good, at least right now. Maybe it'll be better. So you took a gamble on maybe a craft, and then it didn't pay off? Yeah, that sounds like brain rot to me.
Big damn.
Brain rot gang.
Big damn.
Oh, this is really slow.
Big
Red
damn
team
away.
can go to their spots. Blue range can go to their spot.
Get to your spot, loose spread. Get to your spot, loose spread.
I didn't snot.
Go
Fine.
Left. Loose spread, loose spread, loose spread.
And then we're going right. And we're waiting. We're waiting.
Yeah, but oh, fuck my camera. Ah!
Spread. Soak and go. Going right. Keep going. Oh, too fast. So we'll need to start holding there.
Does anyone have that weak aura?
On red. Blue team is on red.
Red team is on
blue.
blue. Right here. We're on
Fucking
blue marker.
son of a
Find our partner.
bitch.
Left.
Yep, go left.
Find your partner.
Yeah, go left. We're good. Just like this. Blue, left and right. Blue,
Hi,
left
Sally.
and right. Red,
Big
straight
sneezer. So real.
And then blue team, we need to make sure we
Red's
come in and
waiting
soak
right
those
now.
red orbs. They're gonna go.
Yeah, so we have to start holding DPS. Incredible. As if this boss couldn't
Did
be
you just
cringe
get
enough.
Pulled? No, you got
Oh my god.
Innocence, touch of death. When did we phase? What time was it that we phased?
I don't know what the time was in the fight. We phased just after the third set of orbs go out, and we want to be
think
phasing with the fourth.
We just got pulled in with a bunch of betrayals.
Theory. Jump
No,
off
look.
Golden
Yeah, I
Gate
see
Bridge.
Sedan-
How
I see
to?
everyone stacked up. So let's do for that.
Instantly betrayal and then pull down.
That poll, those polls we will do roars. So like Tree, Aisha just roar as our team is getting pulled in.
And also Windrush directly onto the boss, and that also works.
That you're actually right. Let's do that instead so we can save those. Rune, can you
do it.
Windrush? Yeah, perfect.
Big holder. Big bridge jumper. Big bridger.
So remember for
I
blue
can't be
team,
fixed.
We are dodging that frontal and then immediately getting into like our partners for the web blur for the
I
web
cannot
sock.
be
You wanna make
fixed.
sure like dodging right there means that you're not going to be able to get into position in time. So you have to dodge that frontal to the left so that we're all together.
Ugh. It's okay, guys. Hall of Fame is closing soon. You know what that means, right? We're gonna get nerfs. And then I'm released, right? My prison is done. I can stop.
Rotating.
Please let me go. Please, bro. Please just let me go. I beg of you. Let my people free.
Rotating.
Or yummy.
Going new boss.
Big yumma.
Spreading.
That
for
doesn't
remaining
work.
4, 3, 2.
Big spreader. Oh boy. Next up is Big Webba.
Bet on that cleave.
Yup, and then Big Rotator. Yup.
Use defensive.
And then here comes Big Charger.
Red is starting on blue. Red is starting on blue.
Big Blua?
Just to the right of it, loose spread. And we go left.
Big Rotator.
Get ready, we're gonna go back.
Loose Spreader.
Not great.
Big Rider.
Waiting, waiting, waiting.
Red.
What?
Blue orb that's kind of far.
Keep going. We can still practice this. We're getting on our markers and look for the cleave, Red. Look for this cleave.
We were dodging
Looking.
left. We were dodging
Big
left.
Looker.
Go left.
Going
You stack with
left.
your
Big
partner.
Lefter. Big Stacker.
Okay, dog, I'll just stack with you. Blue, left and right. Blue, left and right. Red, straight through. What?
Red did not go far enough left at all.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm being an egg right now.
Big Wiper. How many pulls? 130.
Put a mark on
Boom.
Yeah, I
me
think.
and K-Dog because we're gonna be the center of like each.
What if we just put down 2 markers and we just go to those markers?
Because we're gonna have to do this multiple times in the fight, not always in the center.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's why I was saying mark me and K-Dog because I am like Pebbles and I are the center stack, and then K-Dog and Rune are the center stack.
We've been to the right.
We're not.
This boss is miserable.
It's supposed to be Whisper. Yeah, Whisper stuff. I can ping him. It's
then,
fine.
Yeah,
It's
then
fine. It's
me
fine.
and Whisper. Sorry, I forgot, but that.
I mean, Snow's already got a marker, so.
Big Whisper.
Then we would just go to Snow's marker for that.
Big
I have Pebble and Kyle
Snowa.
marked because they're standing together.
Big
Yeah,
Marka.
that means.
I
Where are you standing in P2?
wanna sniff a Sharpie until I
In the front middle
hallucinate.
with Whisper until we get pulled.
You're the front middle.
That's why you're marked, just so that everyone can orient around you.
Well, he's marked because it's helping out with the webs. That's why.
Yeah,
we're
but
marked.
like that's why I was saying to mark like me and Pebbles as well is the same thing. So like
Oh,
blue
you
team
mean
can
the triangle.
Was that?
I don't know. When you said marker, I thought you meant world marker. My bad.
No. I meant,
Alrighty.
the triangle.
The glasses are on.
So that when we like after we dodge here, so like we dodge left.
The glasses come on. I am now
and
intellectual
now I am the
Whisper.
center. Like
And then we
me and
just
Pebbles will be stacked on top of each other. We're the center. And other groups can spread around us.
Yeah. Me and Whisper will find our spot.
and we gotta move the keyboard up a little.
Or yet.
Yeah.
That's not gonna work.
Way better though. Doing
Na,
whatever.
na, na,
We
na.
are gaming.
Where will you when things were never met? History from zero. Could be one, not anyone else. And you've done benefit yourself.
Mark is for blue melee. Ping, I should say.
I've seen 1,000 times.
Get ready for rain in 5 seconds. Rotating. Get it off me, get it off me, get it off, I'm dead. It's white. I used every cooldown I had and he just fucking ate my ass.
Oh, it looks so tanky. Did you tongues it?
Oh, got him.
He crit me for 3.1 million.
Nothing personnel, kid.
I'm stunning him. At least I'm trying to.
Monkey.
Yo, are we trying to bait the
Return to monkey.
But it's kind of interfering with my win.
Ay, ay, ay.
You're trying to just bait the blue cleave not at red. Because we're spreading for venom. Or for venomous, whatever, like right before that.
It's just been like directly on the wall.
I could have pushed it away on me. I'm so sorry.
This might be a bad question to ask Big Monka. It might be a bad question to
Dude, it
ask,
sucks,
but
I
it's
can't-
Silken hard because the mechanics are
can't
just
do anything
Ooga
to it.
Booga people.
If you're-
It's hard because Ooga
So-
Booga people can't do hard mechanics.
Something that may help with that, when it's over here.
So,
in
like, a
particular,
mixture?
When it comes to this side in particular,
Like,
ads are spawning so far away that
The
I have to come, like,
mechanics
up in
aren't
front of the boss,
easy,
basically, to
but
grip
we
them,
are also Ooga Booga.
which is part of why they're.
It is
like, so they
a
end up right here,
dangerous
right next to the blue, which
combination.
means as soon as they're unstunned, they just melee a web person if they're fixated on them.
Well, no, he. Yeah, okay, yeah.
Like,
sorry.
So part of that is like when they're spawning, if we can be like on when
If
they're over
I-
here, I don't know who is like,
like,
way
if
out in the
I-
back there, but
If I just, like, tie this right here, you know, I just, like... And then I just fucking, like, take a hair tie and bang. I have, like, a front ponytail. Is that a thing? Are front ponytails a thing? Is there a word for that?
Let me know when. Type in raid or something.
I'm an innovator.
But in that particular case,
The
they were
frony
fixated on
tail?
me, and then he
Why
meleeed
not
me
the
once, then he got
brony
gripped in,
tail?
and everything was fine. And then we did our
Hell
rotate,
yeah.
and he was like, "Hey, nerd," and I have to go by them.
I hold
to
cooldowns
fucking
for the
get to
first
my red
damage amp
spot.
and everything else
yeah,
lines
what
up.
I'm saying is that like the reason they're there is because I have to step up there to be able to get into range to grip.
I mean, I get
Means
that,
that's
but
where they end up.
I think
but,
the
no matter
brony
what,
tail
with that
can be
rotate,
discussed on
no matter
Twitch.
where you're standing in the blue side, I will
Maybe.
factually go wherever they're at. Right?
I spawn a LAN cable on the right behind you? On the right behind me. Like, here? Where? On the table? On the floor? On my right behind me. This is a piece of dirt. This is a computer. That's a computer. Behind the case? Oh. I don't know, maybe.
After they've been alive for a while, after the stuns are wearing off.
It's possible.
Okay. Maybe I can save my stun for later when he crosses.
But is it long enough? I mean, how long does it need to be? There's
I
like
think you could save a stun for
standardized
anyone
lengths
if
for these
you're willing
cables,
to give it.
right?
I can try.
That's I don't know how easy that would be, but yeah, sure.
I mean, I assume it depends on your height, right?
Oh,
Oops.
that's I stand
No, that was
Big wipe,
I was
big
too focused
betrayer.
talking.
Big wiper.
Omni's big slide.
big slide.
Who betrayed me?
The
Probably me.
usual culprit.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and guess with the warlock who died at the same timestamp.
The name says way bigger DPS.
I don't know. I pressed
I think it was Omzy Womzy.
I pressed sprint and ran into blue group, so I don't know who I killed.
You do
Yeah,
that every night
honestly.
after raid, right? You just kind of throw a ball down.
Yeah.
Omni.
Well, Topple survived the betrayal. Just
Do you remember how Jonesy Onesie would
died
stand
right
all the
after
way
that.
across the other side of the room? You're
Yes.
invoking his energy by being all the way across the room.
I'm in front.
I actually have no clue where the fuck were you saying in the second charge.
On the second chart. It's the same thing.
Me going back in time to run into the blue group on the 9th of November.
I have a bowling question for you. I forgot to ask the other day.
A bowling question?
A bowling question.
I've been known to know the answer to those. Big stand up. Big move. Big death stalker. Big refresh rupture. Big refresh rupture on the other guy. Big burrow. Big trinkets. Big stand up. Big buffer. Death marker. Shiva. Kingsbane. Vanisher Garoda. Help. I feel my gray matter increasing.
Moving.
Big whisper, big chilla.
Can blue move to the right a little bit, or is that too hard? Range, that is range. We're good, we're good.
Big dodge the fronta. Webba. Rotator. I'm losing my mind. Big does damage, need to drink health pot. Kingsbane.
Keep going, keep going. Oh.
Big wipe.
We can keep it going for a while. Get to spots.
Loosely spread.
Right of your marker.
Topple and Hobart are fucked, dude. We're going left.
What do you mean, fuck? We're fine.
Rinsed.
Need to all soak free, by
Posed.
the way.
Going right, and we're waiting. Just wait. No rush.
Goodbye.
still going, right?
Ah, fuck. Almost gamed the Soaks. And we'd want to wait.
Cool.
We'd go right, and this is the last one.
Big cooldown.
Marks. And we'd push here for the next ones.
Big cooldown.
It doesn't actually kill for if there's only one team.
Ow! Piss off!
No.
Big pissa.
After that Mountain Dew earlier. Oh
Big
yeah,
Dua.
brother.
No, stop tickling my pickle.
Big Piccola.
Big tickler. Ah. I have a half hour of this, dude. Why live? Why live only to suffer? The worst part is this isn't even that relaxing because if I recline like this without my glasses, I literally cannot see my screen. Like I can, but it gets kind of blurry. To the point where like I'm uncomfortable with my weak auras. Which is not great. So like I have to wear my glasses if I'm reclining like this. But then the headphones are like, you know, there's nothing good in the world anymore. All joy has been sucked out of me. I can't even shitpost recline my chair without being in agony.
I have sinned.
Oh, you're playing sub.
Stunning me.
Did you collect buff?
Rotate. And we're moving to the new boss.
I wonder if I could do this fight completely alt-Z'd. Do
You're
nameplates
swerving
still
right
show
now.
up? Oh god, no they don't.
No.
Alright, we'll try it next pull. That
Right
might be
now.
crazy.
Does it mean?
No. Strange.
That might be insane.
I was trying to bolt and Omni got right in my fucking way.
I think I might be able to do it.
And we are rotating.
Play first person?
Use defensive.
Blue will need to res me.
Red, go to red side. Tree, that means you.
Range shred, you can.
I think he's sitting there tranking at the very end.
He is indeed. I have terrorized him a little.
Spreading. Blue spread. Going left.
On left.
Big left.
I'm
Me when I'm Bernie
So we'll go
Sanders.
right. And we're going.
Right.
We're waiting.
Now I'm Big Rita. Me when I'm Donald John Trump.
Right.
Now I'm going even further Rita. Me when I'm also Donald John Trump.
On the
Me when
markers.
no DPS hold. Me when frontal and we have to move.
Move left. Move left. Move left.
Find your partners. Find your
reposition.
partners. Spread and find your partners. Spread and
Yep,
find your
we're good, we're good.
partners.
Me when I
Red, left
found
and
my
right. Red,
Pookie.
left and right. Blue straight through. Get out of the AoE. First
Me
is
when I'm
phosphorus.
Dispel 3.
Snow would be second. Snow second.
Me when I'm
Next
getting
is
my
whisper.
ass ate.
Next is high.
Me
Ruined.
when
Go
I'm
ahead and lust.
bursting,
And
but
then
the
power
boss
your
is
last.
not
Ruined,
taking
ruined.
extra
Power,
damage.
Power. Yep. Oh, I went on Asia. No.
Yeah, so there should not be anyone else under the boss there. Should only be the people getting dispelled.
Dude, I got fucking owned by those scarabs.
If you target the skinny boss there, and you see the big red circle of the hitbox, if you are inside of that circle, that is hard banned unless you are getting dispelled or moving away from getting dispelled.
Can you repeat that? What circle?
Like when you target the skinny boss, there's the red targeting circle on the ground. You are never in P2. You are never inside of that unless you have just been gripped or you are getting dispelled.
Gotcha.
That
I
means
can
you
do
will
this.
probably lose cleave and things like that because of boss positioning, but it is not worth stepping into that circle.
I might have to like
'Cause
swivel
you
my
will kill
camera.
people and probably wipe us at a lot of
Okay, but I'm
points
not
in
gonna
that
do it
phase.
from back there. I'm gonna do it from up here. I don't trust myself enough. Okay, let's do
I'm
it.
gonna let other people call out whenever they could be dispelled. I'm just trying to call out who is next to be helpful. Should I call a countdown?
No.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh my god. Jesus fucking Christ. This is my web. I got it. Good luck, everyone else. I can't see a goddamn.
Rotating.
I think I doubled orbed.
Get up top. Get up top. That's white.
Oh. What killed me? Oh, touch enough. Those were doubles.
That was a good one.
Found Sedela.
I was trying to find Mike. He was too far away.
Holy. Holy. Alright. I don't know about that one. Okay, so for this pull, I'm gonna Alt-Z. You might not like it, but this is what a clean UI looks like. Oh my, I can't even tell that I have it. I can't even tell what I have targeted. There's no indicator under the boss. Oh god. Oh no. Oh no. What's the pull timer? That's the pull timer. Okay. Mute, mute, and venom. Pray. We just mute, mute, and venom. And then this one is Darkest Night, so 3. Proc. Okay. Garrote. Mutilate. Uh-huh. I think I'm at 5. Mute, mute, and venom. I'm gonna tab, and then I'm gonna tab back. So now I should be on a new barrage.
One blue orb, thank you, Snow.
Okay, jump 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Uh-huh. This one's a Darkest Night. Second Shiv. 1, 2, 3. Darkest Night. Ban of Knives. Garrote. Then I have to build, tab the Rupture, tab back.
1.
Rupture.
And then
Oh, the web? Yeah. Okay. This one's Darkest Night, I think.
used it. Swipe.
Here. Oh, okay. I think I'm behind, so this has to be the Darkest Night, right?
On that cleave there that you guys just received.
Yeah, okay.
Is it actually that hard for you guys to go right? If it is, we can make an adjustment. Me and
What do you mean for us to go right?
So here's the problem. I don't play with in-game sound.
Boss and I went right. I'm not sure about Mike.
Like, what you are hearing on Twitch is what I hear. I don't have, like my sound is... My sound is
you
just
guys go right.
muted. Like, it's just
Actually
off.
A huge problem. If we have to change where we're stacking the web, we can do that. I'm just making sure.
We moved our left one like way more into the left, so there's plenty of room.
So can you? I don't think it'd be tough, personally. Just an idea of where you would want it baited. So if the boss is like right there, do you want it like straight down the middle, like where I'm standing now?
Ideally, I would like it if you guys were even further to the right.
Wait, Hobart, I had something for this.
Okay. Yeah. No, I think that should be fine.
Where did it go?
Start encroaching on.
Where did my fucking mandible go?
They're typically around X area, I think. So we get a little bit close to them, but
I can't find it. Help!
The other guys think it's
Help!
bad.
My mandible.
When that frontal's happening, blue team were there.
I think I sold it.
We should have like boss on the attack ping, on the blue ping, on the red ping.
So look at that. Look at the picture I just sent, Mac. You guys are over on the right, and if you look in front of me, the triangle, that's Snow. That's where he's stacking with his web. I'm supposed to be in that cleave, and I can't get there. So then we end up having to completely change, and I have to go all the way to the back.
We could just bait it to center, and then red we could just like stack and wait behind red.
Yeah.
Rather than usually we're doing it like to the left of red, we could just be like right behind them, and then when they finish their webs, they just go left.
Oh,
we just go straight.
I see what's happening. The red ranged and the blue ranged are inverted from the rest of the group.
Yeah, y'all are doing an extra rotation compared to last week.
Us? Like the
Yep.
melee group? No, we're
Yep.
not.
Huh?
No, we're not.
I have
We
not
are not
changed
doing
anything.
anything different.
Yeah,
we've not
I
changed
asked
anything.
last week. I think our range is supposed to be inverted, and they were like, "Yeah." So
I remember that.
It can be inverted for the move there. Yes. we can uninvert it. Like basically the way that would happen is just like the red range group would move with the red main group and then split back off. You guys would, as we're doing that movement, you would just move with the groups and then go back out to ranged. That would flip everyone back. But like, if we're doing this movement, us being inverted there is fine. It just means that like,
me and Ig can change a spot. It's fine. Me and Ig will change.
Okay. I think it'd be easy for us too. Like we could just adjust, like bait it right in the center, and then where the FPS counter is, we just wait over there.
Like after the cleave?
Yeah, we just dodge the cleave to where the FPS counter is, and then when they finish their webs, they just leave, and we.
Now try playing blindfolded, and no, that ain't gonna work.
I mean, or the three
But
of us.
I will
just
turn on the accessibility.
come over here when you're moving
Fuck
the
is
boss, and we're already in
Graphics?
place.
No.
you can pre-move for it.
Color
that also
blind
works.
mode. We want blue?
And that way, Blue's already over there to
Demon
get the
Hunter
formula,
mode?
And after we drop our stuff, we just swap.
Legion filter, yeah. Demon Hunter time.
Which strat are we going with?
You guys
Fred will just move.
Okay, there you go.
Big Demon Hunter time.
Oh, that's a double.
Get him up. Buff him up.
Moving.
Oh my god, get me to this boss, bro.
Rotating.
Howie.
Give me a hue, give me a hue.
Oh my god, it's so purple.
You know where the beer is?
Nope.
We get
Why is it so fucking purple,
I'm gonna
man?
be dead. Someone needs to taunt for this poster.
Bubble taunt?
Gonna be right after that.
I do not have taunt on my bars.
Oh, I ripped back. It worked out.
Right, to the right of the marks, to the right of the marks, to the
markers.
right of the marks. Loosely spread. Go left.
Spread around the marker. Right.
There were two stacked up.
Waiting.
Move. Spread and soak.
I got way too greedy. That's fine. We can still practice. Get ready for the cleave, red.
Blue team is on red.
It's
Move left
green.
and spread into your spots. Into pairs, into
Mirror
pairs,
blue,
into
mirror
pairs.
blue, mirror blue. All right, first group.
What do you
going
mean
left and
blue?
right
It's
is
it's
blue.
everything's
Blue,
green.
You're left and right. Red, you're straight through.
Bro.
Do we just get sucked into betrayals? We did. Who didn't move?
Rippa.
Go. Knight.
Rippa.
Frost
Ay, ay, ay.
first. No.
Spell me.
Oh, I'm sorry. Ig. You're right. Ig. Snow next. Spell snow. We got it. Foss died right next to the.
Honestly, is it better at 20%? No, because this washes out this color. Like, even at 5%, this color is washed.
The only betrayals were actually Citadel and High. Oh, and Power.
It was one of the warriors.
Yeah.
He's
Citadel, Power, and
great at
High.
the last
All.
GP going out.
Kind of hurts my eyes, I'm not gonna lie.
High and I are same color. We're stacked together.
I can't use the hand.
It's
then the
not
rest of us
that.
are
It's not that Power greeted. He just went a hair. Like he went to 2 o'clock instead of 3 o'clock, right?
I mean, I saw him in the boss. I don't know.
I'm just
It's not a
saying it
big
in
a
the
deal
replay.
though. Also, we can just pre-position that though. If blue like always moves left, then I can just like be ahead.
Yeah, like red team can just be ready for that because the blue team is
Yeah.
always going to dodge to the left. You can like start left of your marker and just be already in position.
I can't get that last one. One more blue orb. Thank you, Whisper.
Moving. There's some doubles on blue. Can't get that last add in.
Rotating.
I don't know.
I got doubled.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, there were some doubles on blue. That's my fault. Stepped forward to try and grip ads and I cleaved the rain.
These are. I mean, we probably have like 2 more pulls, and then I get to throw a big ball really fast. Get to throw a really heavy ball really fast. That is my favorite
Let's do one more.
activity.
Great job tonight. Tomorrow we fucking stomp and get right back here.
Do I stream M+? No, I have not done a key in
Also,
3
who
weeks.
the hell is ready to drift in this next patch, by the way?
Hell yeah.
The Undermine.
Dude, it's gonna be so much fun.
I don't like the game mode, so
How have we not talked about this?
I only do as much as I need to be geared, and then I stop because it can't be fucked.
Zone 2, so exciting. I hope it's not bad.
I've played, like, you have to realize I've played a decade of M+. I have played every season of M+ since it was released.
About we're just creating suburbia in WoW.
So,
Bird lady.
to some extent, I'm burnt out on it because I've been playing it since season 1 of Legion.
Let me use my racing wheel.
We need Mario Kart.
But also,
Maybe
it was like when
undermining
Legion
a quest to
released
break
with
into
M
the
plus,
museum
M plus
and
was a
steal
lot
the
more
first
of like MDI style, where like the goal was less like survive, and the goal was more pull Giga and go fast.
Nicholas King.
Like you would pull like a double packs into bosses every single time. Like every dungeon, you would double pull into a boss. That was the M plus of Legion, and that was my favorite version of it. Like mob soul spamming, Giga, love that shit. And that is not what this M plus is. M plus these days is a lot of like you go in, you get one shot, you're like, well, damn, didn't have enough mitigation, go next. Like they changed M plus to be more like the Great Push and less like MDI, which in my opinion is just less fun. Because M plus for me was always like pull Giga, go go go. Like get your friends together and just crush a dungeon as fast as you can.
Moving.
And like, yeah, the difficulty went up and whatever, and like mobs got more health, but that meant that you had to find ways to go even faster, right? Like pull more packs together, do more AoE. And that's not what M plus is right now. M plus right now is the exact opposite, where it's like, we can't double pull because we die.
Rotating.
We need too many kicks. We can't do it without all these kicks.
Sorry, I'm fucking dumbass.
Swipe.
And that's not fun to me.
Yeah.
I actually didn't even see you. I thought the road was clear, and I was worried about the
No, just-
fucking thing on my ass.
I'm not taking my personal responsibility.
But like, I get it. I get why they changed it.
It was good prog tonight.
I understand that people like
We'll
it that
stop
way.
tomorrow, get back here.
Definitely felt a lot better tonight.
Yeah, for sure.
I agree.
Than the last few.
But you know, is what it is.
We all showed up.
We all have different ideas of fun, you know. And M plus,
Also,
after
so
a decade of M
I'll
plus,
be ready
it just
when
ain't
I'm
it for me.
up late.
I don't know. I think the changes that they did though so far,
This to me, Mac.
It's not me, bro. I'm being frank.
the changes that they did like this season in
I have to go get Toolbuster again.
with
It
like
calls
the
out
affix
when
changes and stuff, I think that that's a good step forward.
I'm an ethical.
To the Lich King.
Like I think that those changes are good.
It is, isn't it?
I would just like to see more emphasis
So you
on
know,
pulling big and beating the timer rather
He
than
who smells it dealt it.
surviving a one-shot pass-fail mechanic. You know, like walking into Necrotic Wake, doing a big first pull is great, and then you get to Blightborn and you get one-tapped by the fucking frontal. Because you're doing it on a 15 and it just one-shots you. And you're like,
by DK this week,
well,
so I will be around if people
the
need
prot
these.
warrior didn't intervene me, so I guess I die. And then like that happens to a healer, and the healer dies, and then you wipe on the boss, and then the group disbands, and then you sit in queue again for 45 minutes.
What is this?
And it's like, like why am I really doing this? You know what I mean? You sit in queue for 45 minutes for a Necrotic Wake, you get in, the healer gets one-tapped by the frontal, you wipe, the tank leaves, and then you sit in queue again for 45 minutes. Like, that is so deranged. It's just fully delusional. Like, I cannot under any circumstance do that to myself. And like the thing that I enjoyed more about like having to gigapull and go for the timer is like instead of getting one shot and then just hearthing out, the good thing about having like fighting against the timer instead of against one shots is that you'll get like 80% of the way through a dungeon with your group, and then you'll be like, oh, we're going a little slow, like we're behind the timer, we're not gonna make it. And then you have to make the decision like, could we make it if we greed? You know, like if we triple pull this next pack, could we make it? And that's fun. That's like that split-second decision of like, we need to change the route because we're not going to make it otherwise. Like, that's fun to me. And then you like do a huge pull and you're like, oh, we made it. Like, that's dopamine, right? And like, sometimes it doesn't work, right? Sometimes you're like, oh, in order to beat the timer, we need a triple pull. And you triple pull and it doesn't work out, you wipe. But then you're like already 80% of the way through. So then like everyone in the group is like, oh, well, I guess we'll stick around, you know? Like, we'll stick around and finish the key out, even though it's not in time. But, you know, we'll at least finish it. Because we're already here. Whereas, like, the tendency right now is, like, one shot, wipe, GG, hearth. And it's like, it's just wasting everyone's time, man. I don't know. It is what it is, but I wish that it wasn't what it is. Anyways, I will see you guys all tomorrow for maybe re-clear? I don't know if we're extending. I just show up and stab things, but more raid tomorrow. So, have a good one. Bye.